What's up, y'all? Welcome to another successful Sunday. Today is February 16th, and we are like, I guess you would say, like the half point of February. And today I'm going to be talking about support and how important support is, and how sometimes we just gotta take certain journeys in our life alone without support. But before we get right into it, let's take a couple of deep breaths to kind of clear out the energy because we are starting off a new week. So we're going to breathe in through our nose and sigh it out through our mouth. Breathe through our nose. Sigh it out through your mouth. One more time. Breathe through your nose. Sigh it out through your mouth. Okay. Let's get right into it. This topic kind of came to me most recently, pretty much this week. Most of the topics for Successful Sundays come within the week. And I was talking to someone about going through journeys and not really having support. And obviously, having support does help because if you're part of a community and village, it makes things a lot more easier. Um, and how it's also important to have not so much the right support, but the support that's gonna elevate you, help you grow, and not hold you back in certain chapters, right? So when I think about not doing it anyways, like even if you got people that are not supporting you, environments that are not supporting you to just do it anyways, what comes to mind is to just hone in and stand firm on what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Your dreams, your desires, your hopes, everything because there's going to be moments when you're doing it by yourself. You may not have the support you're looking for, but in the end, you will attract and align with the people that are going to be on the same, if not similar, path you are on. And probably not the same path because we all have our own, but similar enough to say, you know what, I see where you're going and I want to join. And this is where community really comes in. And I think that we're lacking that nowadays, right? We're lacking the sense of community and bond and support. I can't help but think about how my mother and father explained community. And I had a very in-depth conversation with my uncle and how he was brought up and how everyone just looked out for everyone's child and protected everyone. You didn't even know their names, but there was a sense of community and just everyone helped and barter systems. And nowadays it's like every man for themselves. Nobody really wants to protect anybody. Everyone's just trying to figure out a way to make a very quick buck or somehow, I hate to say it, but scam. And we've lost that sense of togetherness. And one of the things that came to my mind of this was to create a community this year. And I just posted about it on a TikTok and I just said, hey, look, guys, like I'm really looking to create a community. It's one of my goals for this year. The response that I received pretty much was proving my point of how many of us are looking for that, right? Because we could do it on our own. Nothing is saying that we can't do something on our own, but when you have that sense of support, it helps a whole lot. And if you do want to join my community, by the way, I'm setting up right now the Living Dope community. I'm gonna leave a form for you to sign up. It's a Google form, and by all means, join. It's for I'm gonna be honest, it's for women primarily. Men, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to create a community for women to feel seen, heard, protected, and to create a safe space for us to live and love our dope lives and also level up as much as we quite possibly can in this year. So, also going back to what I was saying just a few minutes ago, that not everyone is going to support you. How do you, in a sense, like combat that? And one of the ways that helped me out a ton was create a mission statement. What is my main reason of why I want to accomplish this thing in the first place? What is my main goal of getting to where I want to go? Right? Like, what is the whole purpose? Because sometimes you're going to not feel like you want to continue because you don't have that support. And you may have some people that are talking you out of your dreams, right? I just saw a video of a young lady who lost 75 pounds. Just as an example, she lost 75 pounds to 75 hard. So she made the video, posted it, and then 9 days later she stopped because she just wasn't really feeling it. And people closest to her as well were telling her, oh, you're gonna quit anyways, you're not gonna complete it. And she completed it. She lost 75 pounds in 5 or 6 months. And she even spoke about how important it was for her to continue on the path that she was. She didn't have her support. She had some, but the people, the closest people with to her was kind of say, you're not going to complete it. But she completed it and it benefited her. Now she's, on a trajectory of like a healthier lifestyle, right? You're not always going to have people to support you in your growth season. You're not always going to have people that are going to ride for you. You're not always going to have people that are going to push you. So you have to be the person that pushes yourself. Do it anyways. Do it anyways. Do it even when you don't feel like doing it and you feel like, I don't feel like. It's like getting out of that thought process. One of the things that holds us back so much is our mood. Because sometimes we will say to ourselves, I'm not in the mood to do this. I'm not in the mood to do that. Do it anyways. There's many mornings I get up and I'm not in the mood to work out, but I do it. There's many mornings when I get up and I don't feel like having a reflection moment, but I do it every week. At the end of the week, I do it. Today was a bit of a struggle. I did not want to do it. And once I got into it, I was like, okay, like what went well, what didn't go well. And I had a conversation with myself. Typically, I would write it out, but this time it was like, I just need to reflect and say everything out loud of the things that worked and how I'm going to move forward into the new week. But my point is, you're not always going to have the support in the chapters you are in, and you don't need to find the right time because we sometimes feel as if we need to find this perfect time. There's no perfect time than now. There's no perfect time than now. If you're thinking in your head, I want to start doing this, I want to start working on this, I want to start improving this, and you're in the thought process, grab yourself a sheet of paper, write it out, and figure out ways that you can make it work. Full stop. Don't wait on it. Don't sleep on it anymore because there's a chance that you have been thinking about this exact same thought process, but you've been waiting for the perfect time. There's no such thing. Perfect time is now. The moment you start having the thought process in your head and that little hamster wheel and the gears are going, that is the time for you to sit down and just implement it. Well, I don't have the people around me are not supporting me. Who cares? Do it anyways. Do it anyways. And it's a mindset, right? So I also want you to wants to add this in, like give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Like if you kind of fall back, okay, remember your mission statement. Do it anyways. Even if your mission statement is simple, do it anyway. Make that your mission statement. Do it anyways, because not all the time people are going to be riding for you. Not all the time people are going to push you. Not all the time you're going to have people in your corner with the pom poms cheering for you. Do it anyways. We got to get out of this cycle of thinking that we got to find the perfect time, the perfect person, the moments that you actually take a step back and you realize this is not working for me. I want more and I want it. And it's me that I'm putting myself first. That is the moment you have won. That's step one. Even the moments when you feel as if you're stuck. Congratulations, you're stuck. Now we're going to work towards getting you unstuck. Do it anyways. Do it anyways. If that has to be your affirmation or your motto for this year, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. Even if people are not supporting me, even if I don't feel like I'm in the mood, I'm gonna do it anyway. We gotta get out of this mentality thinking that things are not for us and things are not in place for us. Because the moment you start thinking, believe it or not, that is also the higher ups telling you, okay, it's time. It's time. Let's go. It's time. They've been dropping those gems. You've been praying and manifesting and writing it out. And they've been telling you and giving you sign after sign after sign after sign after sign. Do it anyway. This is your season to do it anyway. No more holding yourself back, no more talking negative of yourself, no more saying that you're going to wait for the perfect time, no more thinking that this is not for you. Do it anyway. Do it anyways. As you go into the new week, tomorrow is February 17th. Whenever you're watching this, doesn't make a difference. But as you go into your new week, your new day, your new moment, whenever, okay? I want you to think about that one goal you set from the end of last year or the beginning of this year or even just today, that you're going to do this, 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 this. And you're going to look yourself in the mirror and say, yo, we're going to do it anyway. We know we got all these things going on. But the one thing we're not going to do is be our own roadblock anymore. We're going to do it anyways. We're going to accomplish and conquer it anyways. We're going to work towards it anyway. We're going to make this happen anyway. We're no longer going to sit back and allow it to just sit there as a dream and a desire. We're going to put it and implement a strategy. And we're going to do it anyway. No more saying that it's not for us. This is the season for you to say to yourself that it is. This is mine. I'm owning it. I'm going to do it anyway. Do it anyway. As you walk into the new week, I want you to think about one goal. Maybe it is just creating a mission statement for yourself. And if you want to use the one that I gave, which is do it anyway, by all means, you can, right? You could do that. That's fine. If I've inspired you to that, by all means. But as you walk into your new week, honor yourself, love yourself, protect yourself and your energy by being in the environments that fill you to where you want to be in the path that you are on. That's what I want you to do. I want you to do it anyway, no matter what. Let's take a deep 3 deep breaths in after that. There we go. Oh, I got a little balloons there, even though I was just counting 1, 2, 3. I didn't see that my eyes were closed. All right, y'all. I'm gonna leave you at the moment because I have a date to get to. So I appreciate you the most, and I hope that you get some information on how you need to just do it anyway, even if you don't have the support and love. Sometimes you just got to do it for you. Because at the end of the day, when you're laying on that bed, you got to look at yourself and just say, like, man, I did it anyway. I did it the way I wanted to do it. I enjoyed it, and I'm blessed that I did do it. So as always, y'all, I will see you this Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. I have a fire episode dropping. Please stay tuned. And if you want to sign up for the Dope Life community, the link will be in the bio for you to sign up for the Google form. And as always, as I always say, do nothing but walk with peace, say, and walk with love.